feel it. That's good. Duck, come under, and start to cinch. Everything's super easy. Oh my God. Dude, I'm still like coming back. You know, Teach Me Grappling, Brian Peterson here. I've got Brandon McCatherine. I've got Casey Halstead. We're over here at the UFC in Minneapolis, Minnesota. What is it called? We got Francis Ngannou and Dos Santos as the main event. We've all got fighters on the card, and we just ran into each other. We're here at a coffee shop, and what are we doing, guys?
Just hanging out, talking jiu-jitsu.
We're just talking jiu-jitsu. So I met Casey down in Orange County. In Costa Mesa, and he's now in Las Vegas. What else? What can you say about that? You got more schools than that.
Yeah, I have 4 in Orange County, Jiu-Jitsu schools, 10th Planet Orange, 10th Planet Irvine, 10th Planet Costa Mesa, and 10th Planet Fullerton, as well as Classic Muay Thai, and then of course the 2 in Vegas and 1 in Tucson. So we're just grinding.
And then the man right here, Brandon?
So I'm the coach at 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu in Decatur, Alabama. Got a little website, Instagram, then I do the commentary for all the combat jiu-jitsu stuff and ABI.
Beautiful, beautiful. So what are we gonna show these guys? We gotta do something. We're in a coffee shop.
Damn.
What are we gonna do on the spot? No planning right here.
Side choke? Street, you gotta go
street. We gotta go street.
We're gonna go street.
How do you go standing? Standing on triangle?
I think I could probably do a standing.
Oh yeah.
How do you do that?
I don't know, but we'll try.
This is how it's done.
So, probably the easiest way would be like, do it from like just a simple type duck, pop, come under, and I'm gonna try to make connection with the ear first, right? And what I don't wanna do is tighten my arm all the way. I wanna be able to cinch it in and get it to where it's a blood choke and I'm not just squeezing them out. So I'm gonna lock in here, and I'm gonna start to just bring my head around the shoulder and try to touch my head to the ear as I start applying pressure. One of the details on a side choke that everybody forgets is they squeeze hard in the beginning, and then I've got about a 20-second window of life in me, and then once I start feeling those arms rattle around, I feel like, okay, just hang in there, and then they start adjusting their grips, and then the blood starts coming back. So the way that I look at it, whatever percentage of squeeze you put on in the beginning, you should only go up from there. So I usually start around like 10-15% squeeze, just kind of ratchet until eventually I turn them off.
Awesome. Let's see again.
He's got the best side choke ever.
All right.
It's incredible.
Go ahead, one more time, let's see that.
So, I mean, I am not the best wrestler in the world, so don't critique the...
No, you're looking good right here. You're looking good.
As I come under, and I'm gonna start to snake around the shoulder, and I'm trying to drive my ear. I always say, like, listen to their thoughts, right? So I'm trying to get my ear on the brain, and then my arms are super loose here, but I'm focusing on shoulder pressure and grip. But my arms are loose because I gotta let them kind of melt around his neck. And as I start to come up and start to get in there and hit that squeeze, I'm gonna just start tightening it up.
I want to feel it. I gotta feel it. That's good. Duck, come under, and start to cinch. Everything's super easy. Oh my God. Dude, I'm still like coming back. You know, I was thinking about what you said about like the increasing the percentage. And when you start slow like that and you increase, it also has like a psychological issue in my head because it's like, oh, it's not that bad, but it's getting worse and it's getting worse and it's getting worse, and then I realize I can't survive this. So I end up tapping.
You know, it's something that he does on his, and anybody that's really good at it does, but most people miss it. When he goes, he's making my shoulder make a jump on this side. So like instead of just getting in here and squeezing together as hard as like I can survive that forever, right? But he's going under and pushing my shoulder up into my artery on this side right there. So he's coming up with that pressure. That's important, regardless of the. I call it an arm triangle, he calls it a side choke, regardless of the position, like I told him, whatever.
Yeah. Who told you it was a side choke? Who used that language? Because that's the language I use when I first came up as well.
Well, I use it as a side choke because I think this is a arm triangle.
Oh, you use them as different moves.
Yeah, so I like to just set it in with grips instead of this, just because I don't want to impinge my arms under when I'm like
I don't do on an arm triangle or side. You actually have different names for them. I don't use this. I use more like here. Yeah.
I'll switch to this too. So like, let's say we're on the ground. This is the ground, and I'm here, and he's answering the phone, or he's got this in.
Yeah.
I'll switch to here, and then I'll
Push that
peel it
off.
off, and then I'll slide it back in.
That's nice. Good technique.
So I just use that to keep the pressure, so I can, or I'll go like Americana on somebody from there, like I'll pin the head of that.
See, from my point of view, you have like the name, the side choke. That's actually what I learned in the 90s. We weren't saying arm triangle back then, at least not at our place. Arm triangle for me came in maybe early 2000s. It started, it like the name took hold. And then all of a sudden everybody was calling it arm triangle, and then I just dropped the side choke name. A lot of the catch wrestlers nowadays use the word side choke. Josh Burnett goes by side choke, and then you got a lot of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys using arm triangle, katagaton. They're all the same guys in my opinion, but again, some people might have different vocabulary. So awesome, that was a great technique. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Running into you guys here. Good luck the rest of the week. All right, guys. Hit like, subscribe, share this video, get it out there. Click the link down below at Patreon, PayPal. Support this channel, and I'll be back for more next time. Out.
Yeah.
All right.